In my country, they took all the land and they divided it up into prisons for lambs, and they chopped down the trees and they sprayed all the weeds so that nothing would grow but grass. One day we'll watch it grow back. In my country, they killed all the wolves and they poisoned the rabbits, and the badgers were cold, and there was nowhere to run for the wild animals, because the cows and the lambs stood on divided up land with no trees to shade them at all. One day we'll watch it all fall. In my country, they call it a crime to plant seeds and feed them with water and light, for cannabis is illegal and they can lock you inside for growing herbs in your garden to heal your insides. It's time to speak out. In my country, they sell all the foods that the scientists say are bad for you, and on hospital wards they serve foods that can cause all the illnesses, death and disease. One day we'll get what we need. In my country, they say that God is a man. They say that woman was made from his rib by his hand. They say that God is a he, the creator of it all. And while the mothers of man gave birth to everybody on earth, all her books were burned, her stories never learned. Country, they build all the bombs to sell to other countries that might right all the wrongs, because violence is heroic if the establishment says, and murder becomes legal when the army is paid to keep on killing babies. And it's all in our name, the capture and the rape and the genocide shame. A shame. In my country, the people decided that they are much stronger when they're not divided. And they joined all their hands and they took back the land, and they taught all their children to see that everyone born should be free.